Hey YouTubers, this is Nate coming back to you on a little bit of everything. So today I'd like to talk to you guys a little bit about a theory that I got about this here coronavirus that's going on, that's taking the media, taking the country and the whole world by storm. So those of you that know me know that I got theories about a whole lot of different things. And I'm going to give you my opinion on this coronavirus thing, and I'd like to hear back from you guys and see if you guys are kind of thinking the same things, or if you guys got other opinions, or what's your take on it exactly. So we'll go right into it. So the COVID-19 has been going around for a couple months now, and it's supposed to be a real big scary thing. That's just between the flu and the cold is about how serious it's supposed to be. Well, so here's the kicker, guys. I was just sitting here thinking, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and probably between 3 and 4 now. And now I'm not no conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but now I've heard it said several times from several different people. Not going to name any names, point any fingers, but there's been a lot of doctors to do this test also. So a lot of doctors will take that Q-tip because they're curious too. They don't really know the whole thing either. They'll take a bunch of them clean Q-tips, you know, them great big old long ones that they shove down your nose and scratch the back of your throat with, and they'll take them clean out of the package. And I've heard it said a time or two that they'll take clean ones and they'll send it off to their lab because they want to know if the clean Q-tips come back with COVID-19 and if they don't. And I've heard several times that most of the time when they send them off, they do come back testing positive for COVID. So now, that right there serves as a problem, because now just thinking outside the box here, COVID-19 is a real big issue, and it's real contagious, and we got to change our way of life, be on quarantine, and government's going to issue us a stimulus check to help us financially, or whatever the case may be. You know, all that nonsense that goes along with it. You got your essential personnel, everybody's walking around, got to wear a mask. So I was sitting here thinking about that. It dawned on me. Now, if I wanted to spread a virus, or I wanted to spread the disease, mass hysteria, all across the country, all across the world, what better way to do that than to manufacture those Q-tips and implant the virus into those Q-tips? So that way, if you didn't have COVID when you got tested, and then they scratched the back of your throat with that sucker, well, you got COVID now. And that would be a really effective way of transmitting that virus between people. Now, COVID is supposed to be contagious. So if I caught it, and I coughed, sneezed, farted, or whatever the case may be on the next person, and they caught it, they did the same thing, and the next person caught it, and it just ripples out like that. Makes you wonder, all the people that's going around getting tested for this because they're freaking out about it, and they're getting these swabs that are already testing positive for COVID-19. If you didn't have it before, now you do, and you're spreading it around. So my opinion that would be the perfect way to spread that out worldwide, is to infect those Q-tips before they're sticking them in people. Now, I don't have any sources or anything I'm going to give you like that. You know, you can read it on the news or the social media or whatever the case may be. Do your own research. Let me know what you think. But in my opinion, this has been blown out of proportion much bigger than what it should have been, for starters. But when we had all them rioters and over the Black Lives Matter and all those protesters or whatever, these large groups of people getting together, the COVID really wasn't spreading out a whole lot. I mean, we were still having some numbers, and I mean, as with any kind of flu or cold or anything like that, you're going to catch it, especially in large groups of people and whatnot. But my wonder is it an internal thing? Because if these Q-tips have the COVID on them that are supposed to be sterilized and in that concealed package or sealed up package or whatever, and if those Q-tips got the COVID and they're scraping people's throats with them, well, of course you're going to have record numbers, if they're not padding the numbers already. Just food for thought, you know, I figured I'd share that with you guys. There'll be a lot more videos here to come. I've had a lot going on, just shooting straight with y'all, that I haven't really been able to talk to y'all about. But all that bullshit / shit storm that's been brewing all over me for the last year and a half is all coming to a conclusion within the next 2 months. So you'll start seeing me around a little bit more. But I'll talk to y'all later. This is Nate. Have a good day.